Okay, Coach Frank back here again with another live commentary video. This time we're going to try a 10-minute game and see what we get. And okay, perfect. This time we have the black pieces playing against an opponent from uh, Azerbaijan, 2083 rating. He's playing D4. He's going to play a queen's pawn opening, and he is definitely developing his queen side. Um, First, and he's continuing with that idea. I like to see it, so that would seem to suggest that he may even castle queenside. So that will give us some early indications as to what side of the board that we need to focus on. All right, knight C6 here. Oh, I could also get ready to put pressure on this C3 knight because a double attack is already in play, and we do win our pawn back from the earlier gambit. Okay, what is this queen move? What is this queen move? This queen move is not dangerous at all. In fact, should I attack the queen here? No. Let's just go ahead and grab our pawn. Is there anything I need to worry about? We're gonna grab our pawn. Grab our pawn first. Let's see if he castles queenside. That's really what I want to know. We are indirectly attacking the knight, I mean the bishop on g5. Okay, he's got a knight move. The knight is attacking our c7 square, threatening to fork our king and a rook, so we don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is counterattack. Oh, there is another attack. He is, okay, that's not dangerous. All right, we're going to attack his queen, simultaneously exposing the square c7 for defense and doing a double attack on his um, c2 square. So we're threatening a fork, we're attacking his queen immediately, and we're defending. So we got an attack and a defense going on. See how he deals with this. I really don't think he's going to be able to save the c2 pawn because it's not protected by anything, and we're already attacking it twice. However, if we do take that and there's some kind of queen trade, we may run into some problems later. Okay, knight takes pawn check makes the king move. Um, I can attack his bishop and then win material. I can also retreat, forking him and win material. Wait a minute. This check is threatened anyway. I think I stopped the check. I think I stopped the check. Let's stop the check. I don't want to be checked. He's attacking the checking square twice, so let's get rid of that idea. We still have our original problem. Okay, he's defending against that. Um, and by the way, there's a subtle defense if I grab this pawn too quickly. So now I can fork him, or should I develop? I kind of feel like I might have missed an opportunity. Oh, I win material over here with A H6 and G5. Hmm. Do I go for that? I guess I go for that. We'll just take the material. I don't see how he saves himself here. He has to retreat, right? Unless he's going to sacrifice his bishop. And if he retreats, I get to fork on G5, forking the queen and the bishop. There he goes. There's a little forky poo. I see you. Capture, capture. And now I can tickle the queen and win a pawn. Yes, let's tickle the queen and win a pawn. Protecting the bishop at the same time. And the B pawn is the pawn that we are suggesting that we will win. Now, my king is in the middle of the board. This is not something that I would recommend. Don't try this at home. Getting your king safe is very important. He wants to trade queens. So what we're going to do here is say, nah, nah, nah. What's your name? We're not trading queens. Get out of here. Putting pressure on the F2 square as well. He has to stay close. Grabbing the pawn. grabbing the pawn, hitting the rook, disrupting his possibilities of getting his king safe. Hit him with a little checky poo to make sure he understands that we're serious. King is moving now. Now the king is moving, so there will be no getting safe by castling. We're going to tickle the queen one more time, putting double pressure on the h2 square, expecting him to push, and he does. So now we're going to go ahead and put the bishop aware. Oh, we have to watch out, guys. He does have the threat of rook b5 in the future. So where we put our bishop's going to be important. I still think I'm going to just play here. Um, there may be a threat. Okay, he's going to try to get out. Is it time for us to loosen up some pieces? Let's try it and get our last slow moving piece developed. Knight takes, knight takes bishop could be a thing. Oh, if he pushes f5, we will have some serious questions that have to be answered. F5 is annoying. Why is f5 annoying? It's because my knight is overworked. My knight is protecting both the bishop and the c7 square. And if I have to move that knight, and he then would be able to play knight takes bishop and then check me and win material with the good old knight fork. Okay, so he does take the move that I was thinking was a little bit passive. We'll just quietly come back one square. Oh, this is a dangerous square, guys. We just put our queen and our king on the same diagonal. If the rook moves somewhere, bishop b5 is something we would need to consider. Bishop b5 could be annoying in the future. Watch out. Watch out. Okay. He's setting up. He's setting it up. He grabbed our knight. Do we take this with the bishop? Yes, we get this with the bishop, I think. And now we have to watch out for where this rook goes, guys. This rook move could lose us a queen if we're not careful. If we're not careful, we got to be very careful here. Okay, he's there. He goes. He's trying to set it up. We're gonna slide out the way and pretend that we understand. We understand his objective. Little cheeky move. The rook didn't really threaten anything, but keep in mind he was trying to set up the good old skewer on or pin on our king. Fortunately, we were on red alert. Anytime you put your queen and your king on the same diagonal, please, 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 please be cautious. All right, there goes the little pawn push. Is that dangerous? Do we care? I say we'll capture one time. Let's capture one time for the one time, and then we're going to move our bishop out of the way. With a little tickle, let's just harass the queen one more time, and then we're going to get our king safe. I think we should be able to castle. The rook no longer has access to the queen side of the board. There's nowhere for the queen to come on the G file that's dangerous. I think we're in good shape. I think the worst is over. So, okay, slides over. Oh, this move is kind of subtle. It sets up if you castle right now, that's what he's saying. If you castle right now, I do have a shakalaka for you on the A7 square. So we have to avoid that. Let's not get caught by the shakalaka. We're gonna put our queen on a dart square. Oh, we do have a little tricky move here. Let's say he's being cheeky. Let's join him with the cheekiness. With rook G8, putting pressure on the G2 square. And that pressure, by the way, would be called checkmate for those who didn't catch my humor. A little checkmate threat for our good friend. Now, let's see, how does he deal with that? Oh, we have another opportunity. Check this out, guys. We're going to now slide our queen over to the dart squares. Let's get over here. No, let's get up here. Let's get up here. Again, trying to be cheeky. Trying to be cheeky. If queen takes queen, knight takes, and then we're going to have a discovered attack on his rook. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We are losing a pawn, but that's not the end of the world because we do have a surprise waiting for him if he captures that pawn as well. 4 minutes left on the clock. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock for our opponent. We have 5 minutes and 32 seconds. We're in good shape. I don't think we're going to lose this one. I don't think we're going to lose this one. Both kings in the middle of the board. He does go for the queen trade. We're simultaneously attacking his bishop and his rook at the same time with a discovery. And he came with a cheeky move. Okay, let's see. Knight takes bishop. Knight takes bishop is a fork. But he's taking bishop takes pawn. Knight takes pawn. Do we just get out? Let's just get out. Knight takes pawn. We'll just get out. If bishop takes pawn, we're going to play rook b8 with the threat of coming back there to the back rank, winning yet more material. He says, no, sir. I think I want to attack your lonely bishop over here doing absolutely nada. What does nada mean? Nothing. We're going to go up here and protect the bishop and attack the bishop at the same time. I'm fully expecting a check first. When he checks us, we're going to block the check with a knight retreating to the f8 square. Oh, he chose to hit us with another attack. We're going to slide over here to the b file. Okay, okay, watch out, guys. This could be dangerous. Bishop takes knight, leaves us in a situation. We would have to take with one of these two pieces, and we could be potentially losing material. I'm going to go with the check. Let's go with the check first. Now, guys, this Luft did allow something. We got bishop check here, harassing and potentially winning a rook. And then before we take anything, oh, do we just take? I think we do take because our rook is hanging here. So let's not troll ourselves. We are. Oh, bishop takes pawn and knight takes, and that's annoying. So do I take the rook? He takes our rook. I think I go for the rook. Let's just take the rook. He's checking us probably. Oh, he was threatening mate first. If I check him, if I check him, I'm going for the check. Let's just see where he goes. Oh, he doesn't want any problems. Okay, rook takes, bishop check, king castles. Hmm. All right. I can't castle. I have to take. I'm going to lose this rook. Okay, fine. Fine. You have to choose which piece you want, sir. Okay, you chose the rook. Okay, so I get to keep the bishop. And now I have an extra piece, and he has to be extremely careful. He chose, I don't know if that's careful or not. We got another pawn coming off the board. And check, check, check. I think I just walk up. This rook is looking awkward over here. This isolated pawn on the G file is doing nothing. We should just be winning here. We should just technically be winning. Let's see how do we clean it up. Our opponent has 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. He is attacking our bishop. Um, he is attacking our bishop. Do we check him first? Let's check him first just to see where the king is going to go. Has to go backwards. Okay, hit him with another check. And he's probably going to stay close to the rook. Okay, he does choose to stay close to the rook. Now I get to play rook takes pawn. Hello. Protecting our bishop, so this move is no longer valuable. Okay, we like it when the king and the rook are on the same diagonal, setting up this little move. He says, no, I don't want to be any parts of that. Um, all right, I don't want you to take a pawn, sir. He does have a pass pawn, well, potential pass pawn on the A file. This game is not going to go too much longer. 2 minutes left on his clock. I have 3 minutes and 22 seconds. And I'm going to hit him with the step away from the vehicle. And he does. I'm going to come back. He's going to repeat the position. But before we repeat, I'm going to tempo his rook just to not allow him to be able to get a full draw option. All right, so we do have a tempo here. We get to attack his rook, and I'm expecting him. Okay, good. So now we defend our pawn. Everything is fine. He gets nothing. Watch out for check, guys. Check could be mate. Okay, here's a check. Here's a check. Make him go to the other side of the board. King steps closer. King steps closer. We're going to squeeze him now. Squeeze him out of squares. He's got a minute and 35 seconds. We have 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Time to check him. Let's get busy with it. Time to check the king. King comes forward. Rook check. Rook on F6 check. Makes the king step away. Bishop comes back. Takes away another square for the rook. Now that the king has been separated, he can't come across the line. Cannot come across the line here, guys. We're going to just advance our e-pawn to glory. Let's get started. We're going to advance our e-pawn all the way to glory. We're not worried about his a-pawn coming down because he's going to have to run into two defenders. We have two defenders, so we're just going to keep going. Let's hit him with this shot. Do we want to trade rooks? Asking for a friend. Where does the rook go? Oh, guess who's going to queen? We're going in. We're going in, guys. Is there anything he can do to stop us from queening? I argue there is not. Um, Queen, if I allow him to take this pawn, can we mate him quickly? I say, let's try it. Let's go for the we're going to mate you quickly variation. Eat your pawn, and we're going to go for mate. Let's see. How do we mate him? He's got 50 seconds. We got 2 minutes. Queen here for the check right away does not mate him. Oh, he resigned. So that's him out of there. He is out of there. Job well done. According to the AI bot, we've made one mistake in this game. So let's just take a quick look at what it deems as a mistake um, in our play. We had 87% accuracy. Our opponent had 79% accuracy. It says that he played like an 1800, and your boy, Coach Frank, played like a 2400 international master in this game. Let's see. One miss. Let's find out what he has to say.
You overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn.
Are you serious? So the AI thinks that I missed an opportunity to capture a free pawn, and this was the pawn that we talked about, um, during the game. So I don't want to necessarily revisit that, but we did have an explanation as to why we didn't capture that pawn. I believe king safety is more important than grabbing material. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.